Good morning, fourth grade. Today's lesson 9.4 is on related fractions, decimals, and money. Now, our essential question is how can you relate fractions, decimals, and money? Together, Julie and Sarah have $1 in quarters. They want to share the quarters equally. How many quarters should each girl get? How much money is this? Well, there are two girls, and we have to remember that $1 equals 100 cents or 100 pennies. 1/4 equals 25 cents or 1/4 of a dollar or 1/4 of a dollar. 1 dime equals 10 cents. 1 penny equals 1 cent. 1 dime is 1/10 of a dollar, so 10 dimes equals $1. 1 penny equals 1 cent or 1/100th of a dollar, so it takes 100 pennies to make a dollar. It says use the model to relate money, fractions, and decimals. 4 quarters equals a dollar. So 25 cents plus 25 cents plus 25 cents plus 25 cents equals $1. 1/4 is 25 hundredths or 1/4 of a dollar. 2 quarters are 50 100ths or 2/4 or 1/2 of a dollar. 1/2 of a dollar equals 50 cents or $0.50. Circle the number of quarters each girl should get. So each girl should get 2 quarters or 0.50 cents. Now we're going to circle the amount that each girl should get. Each girl would get 50 cents. Examples. Use money to model decimals. $1 equals 1 paper dollar or a whole 100 cents or a whole grid. $1 or 100 cents. 10 dimes also equals a dollar. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, a dollar. 1 dime equals 1 row on the grid. In fractions terms, it's 1/10. In decimals terms, it's 0.10 of a dollar. So $0, decimal, 10 or 1/10 or 10 cents. In pennies, 100 pennies equals a dollar. There are 10 in each stack, so it would be 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. 100 pennies equals $1. On our grid, 1 penny looks like 1 square colored in. 1 penny equals 1/100th or 0.01. There's our 10th spot. There's our 100th spot of a dollar. So in money, it's 0.01 or 1 cent. Relate money and decimals. Think of dollars as ones, dimes as tenths, and pennies as 100ths. So let's go over that again. Think of dollars as one wholes, dimes as tenths, and pennies as hundredths. So $1.56 is going to look like $1, 5 dimes, and 6 pennies. Notice we put the decimal right in between the dollar and the dimes. Think $1.56 equals $1.56. There are 100 pennies in $1, so $1.56 equals 156 pennies. $1.56, so 1.56 equals 1 and 56 hundredths. There are 100 hundredths in 1. So 1.56 equals 156 hundredths, or 156 1 cents or pennies. More examples. Shade the decimal model to show the amount of money, then write the money amount and a fraction in terms of dollars. It shows us 10, or a dime, which is 10, a nickel, which is 5, and another nickel, which is 5, and a penny. So we would count that 10, 15, 20, 21 cents. We would color in 2 rows, 10, 20, and 1 for the penny. 21 cents, or 0.21, or 21 hundredths of a dollar. Our example B is 1 whole dollar plus 25 and 2 dimes, so we would count that 1, 25, 35, 45, plus 1 cent is 46. So $1.46, or 1 and 46 hundredths. I would color 1 whole, that represents my dollar, 4 rows, that represents my 40 and 46, and 6 ones, that represents my 6. Now, try this. Complete the table to show how money, fractions, and mixed numbers and decimals are related. Bills and coins. Well, they've given me 3 cents, so that's 3 pennies. My mixed fraction or mixed number would be 3 over 100, because they only gave me 3 cents. It's 3 over 100. My decimal looks like 0.0 in the 10 spot and 3 in the hundredth spot. Now, my next amount of money is 0.25, which equals 1 quarter. It's written as 25 100ths, or 1 quarter, and my decimal is 0.25. Now, this time they've given me 2 quarters and 1 dime. 2 quarters equals 50 cents plus 1 dime is 60. My amount of money is 0.60, or 60 cents. Now, my fraction looks like 60 over 100, or 6 over 10. My decimal is 0.60. On the last one, they have 2 $1 bills and 2 nickels. My 2 $1 bills are written 2 point, and my nickels are written, 2 nickels is 10 cents. So I have $2.10. In fraction or mixed numbers, it's written 2, 10 over 100. In decimal terms, it's written 2.10. On my share and show, it says write the amount of money as a decimal in terms of dollars. 5 pennies equals 5 over 100ths, or 0.05. This is the 10th place, this is the 100th place. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cents is written in terms of, that's the whole, that's the 10th, and that's the 100th. Write the total money amount, then write the amount as a fraction or a mixed number and as a decimal in terms of dollars. So we've got to count it up. We have 3 quarters, that's 25, 50, 75. Then I'm going to count my dimes, 85, 95, 105, 106, 107, 108, 109. So I have $1.09, which is written as a fraction as a 1 and 9 over 100th, and a decimal as 1.09. Now our next one gives us 1 quarter and 2 dimes, so 25, 35, 45, and then 2 nickels, 50, 55, 60. So I have 60 cents. In terms of money, I'm going to write that with a dollar sign, 0 for my ones, 0.60, 60 cents. In a fraction form, that's a 60 over 100. And a decimal, that's 0.60. 4 through 7 say write as money amount and as a decimal in terms of dollar. Gives it to me in my fraction. 92 over 100 is 92 cents, or my dollar, 0.92. As a decimal, it's 0.92. 7 over 100 is 7 cents, and I write that with a 0 in the ones place, and a 0 in the tens place, and a 7 in the hundreds place. As a decimal, it's 0.07. Number 6 is 16 over 100, which is 16 cents, and I'm going to write that with a 0 in the ones place, and a 1 in the tens place, and a 6 in the hundreds place. So it's 0.16. As a decimal, it's 0.16. 53 over 100 is 53 cents, and I'm going to write that as a 0 in the ones place, decimal, 5 in the tens place, and a 3 in the hundreds place, or 0.53 or 53 cents. 0.53. Okay, I'll let you do your on your own, and your word problems back here. Please complete your 9.4 practice lesson after you finish the on your own in your big book. I will email the answers to your practice book either tonight or tomorrow morning. Thank you.